Ava. Ava, wake up. Hey, are you awake?
Wow.
How you like that?
See, this is exactly why.
I know.
When all we have is this moment, and everything else in the world disappears.
I know.
Already?
The warmth woke me up. These tents can get pretty stifling. Why don't you sit down? Want some breakfast?
The mountain is calling.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison. We're back with Cairn, as well as our buddy Marco here, who will just be following us for some reason. And as much as I'd love to go and explore around this little section, there's not really much for us to do here because you cannot bivouac here. And I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Ava, but we are going to maybe want to clear our inventory a little bit and maybe grab at least an item or two. We can maybe get some along the way, but there's one specific thing that we skipped out on our climb up.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I thought... I don't know. You meant to sing by yourself, is that it?
That's how it usually goes. Look, how long are you gonna follow me?
Follow you? Sorry, aren't we going to the same place?
Honestly, I didn't think anyone would be here.
Is that a good thing? No one being here?
Well, it's quieter.
Okay. I didn't mean to bother you.
Look, no offense. It's just old habits.
But like, did you always climb alone? Never had a partner? I mean, don't get me wrong. No judgment here. I'm on my own too. But that's what Cammy wants.
Ugh. Do you ever shut up?
Wow. That was mean. I've been trying to make myself inconspicuous so I don't disturb you. I already feel privileged just to watch you climb.
Yeah, look, it's nothing personal.
Okay, I'll stop bothering you, I promise. Do your thing. I'll find a route that's far away so you can concentrate.
Whatever works.
I mean, I won't say that Ava is necessarily in the right here, so to speak, but man, Marco definitely has a way about him that is very manipulative, in my opinion. Oh, to my husband, gone too high. And to our mother, close to our father in this life and the next. Along with 2 junipers. Hello. I'm pretty sure you can start with the juniper infusion. Make some good stuff happen. Wow, that's very surprising. But unless I'm absolutely mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's no bivouac spot here, which is unfortunate because I'd love to be able to just quickly make my ultimate infusion again and be done with it. I'm also pretty sure this is how I came up, was up through this little section here, and I don't know how I managed that before. But even where we set up camp during that pretty incredible cutscene, nothing. Can't do it. But that's not what I wanted to look at, so I'm just going to go and climb over here. See, the thing is, I also wanted to make some chocolate drink and mix it with the peanut butter, but I might just go ahead and just nip that in the bud. Just call it, because look at that. 2 junipers? Sheesh. Yeah. I am just going to go ahead and, well, I guess I should just compost it, right? Sorry. I can eat this, use the trash. There is something pretty large that we're going to be picking up here, so I might need to use the voimia-metin. But let's see if we can find it first. It's right over here. Not bad. So, this is something that's completely unnecessary as well, but might be kind of fun regardless. Oh, look at it. Ugh, as it loads. We've got a message. Marcel and Pontus were here. There are those who climb up and those who come down. We came back down alive. Still, it was worth it. Memories for a lifetime. Cheers, fellow mountaineers. I believe this is a message from the creators. If you bought the deluxe version of this game, you might be slightly disappointed in what you get, but it's essentially like a small art book on the adventures of these two, Marcel and Pontus. And I think it is based off of the people who did research for mountain climbing and stuff like that. So that's fun. They leave behind fireworks and booze. Apparently you can just pick this up, which is very surprising. But a note about the booze. It is freaking massive, and it gives us 4 helpings of moonshine. As we know, this could be pretty okay. We also have fireworks, which we could set off here. I did not know I could just stuff my bag that full with stuff. So we'll go and take a look. We already set some off down below, but this is another opportunity to get that achievement, if that's something you're looking to do. And it'll be nice to do in the middle of the morning. But let's get on out of here. Oh, and the reason why I interrupted Marcus is because of the achievement. You have to interrupt him during that conversation. Otherwise, you'll have to play through the entirety of the game up to this point to get a chance to shut him up. And I think he just kind of keeps babbling on for a while, and then he stops wherever, you told him to shut the damn hell up. But we will be seeing him again. And he's actually going to somehow be even more insufferable than before. So let's keep on going. Nice little chance to catch more fish here. And just look at that reflection. Oh my god. That's crazy. I do wonder if there's anything in the water here, but kind of does not seem like it. Alright. Like I mentioned before, there are plenty of herbs. There's some nettle over there. I think we saw some thistle that we walked past. It's kind of crazy, man. Is there anything over here? More goods, maybe? No. Just foliage and whatnot. But there's some overlying sort of places that you could climb up if you really want. I've never particularly explored up there, and I don't really know if it's necessary. I think you can just, like, kind of take a look. Or maybe the first time I played this game I did. And I was like, oh, there's nothing up here. But I did not check in the name of this project. There's a few places to cross over. But there is one place to ultimately end up at. So I suppose, oh, and also over here, more juniper. So I would recommend picking some of this up. It's pretty small, and it does go towards collecting some good things, but I'm amazed I was able to pick that up. Let's go and take a drink of this. I would probably go and set this off. I ran right past the place that we could shoot that off from. Let me take a look here. So it does look like we could climb up here. There's something right there as well. Body parts. Oh, there's an egg's nest here for the birds and the bees. More, see, look at, they just give you so much stuff here. It's a little incredible, actually. You can just keep coming back to this place and make infinite ultimate infusion. But in my opinion, the bottle is just way too big to necessitate that number of goods, and I don't think it's necessary for us to hold on to that. Oh, that's just trash, it looks like. Yeah, we'll be making our way up here. There's a few different places for us to go before we make our way to the fabled Wind Palace. Like I said, it is among one of my favorite places in the entire game, and it's harrowing as hell. But once we triumph over this area, we're gonna feel so good about our progress. It's kind of crazy, actually. But let's keep on running over here. Again, more of these goods. Can I stuff any more into my pockets? No, it's nettle. It's too big. But that's alright. So we'll keep on climbing up here. And I don't know, I think he does just end up climbing if you don't shut him up. He just keeps on going on his own or something. I don't remember the conversation being all that spectacular. But that's alright. Is there something over here? New. Alright. Well, there is one small order of business I would like to attend to. And we're just gonna climb on over this way. And there will be a lovely spot for us to bivouac. So, thank God for that. It's just so strange they didn't put one down there, because that would have been extremely helpful to have instead of having it all the way over here, but I'm sure that was probably a conscious decision to do that, just so that you don't just absolutely stock the hell up on ultimate infusions and like 8 different carrying devices. I think that's just yeah, an abandoned bottle. Well, suffice it to say, do we want to go to the right or do we want to go up? Yeah, there's a camp up there. Bivouac if we still go up. But this is gonna take us, oh, somewhere slightly different. Well, luckily for us. Oh, look at the little guy. He's probably gonna ram us off if we're not careful. There's actually a drone over here. Or a climb bot, rather. Huh. Interesting. I don't remember this area being nearly as involved as this. We could also go over here. I think there's supposed to be a note somewhere that I'd like to look at. Just some of this over in this direction. And if you had tried to climb up from one of the other places, you could eventually snake your way around over here. I just don't know that it's as scenically appealing. Alright. Because I'm sure this is where we see the last of Adam, as you guys remember. That is a character we have heard of in the past. And I could have sworn it was just like right over here, but maybe it's next to the bivouac so that you don't miss him. But we'll go on this way. I don't think we have to worry too much about recycling at the moment. We're doing quite well on our goods, and we'll continue to do so because the Wind Palace is absolutely loaded. And I'm very excited for some of those perks once we end up going in that direction. But it's not to sleep on this. There's some nice things over here. So, can I pet the goat? Please? Oh, we got the little Pika. Can I pet the Pika? No. What'd you just call me? So, I don't think you can climb this, like... So, we'll have to get it from above, it seems like. Luckily, there's a nice little bit of stoppage down there for us. And we continue the rock climber's new groove from here. So, we're gonna have to do some funky stuff here. Well, I got the grit. I don't have the focus or the grip, but this will probably still work out. Do some of this. Oh, not what I meant to do. We'll chalk up just in case. And we'll eventually do something really weird here. Grab onto that. Feeling a bit better. Sometimes getting the angle right is a little janky. Don't like it? Oh my god. Yeah, I know. That seemed weird to me too, man. Oh my god. Not like this. Not like this, please. We've got it. We've done it before. I just want my legs to be in a good spot. Specifically my right leg, please. Thank you. God. It never, like, goes for the one that you want it to. Well, what would be ideal, setting you right here, so that I can do this, and then set you up here. It's not that hard to ask now, is it? Clearly it must be. There is actually a nice little space to jut into there. Yeah, ooh, really get that knot out of my legs. It's been killing me, brother. Can I do this? Nope. You know, I really should have switched controllers for this so that I'm not accidentally janking it up. Okay. Okay, now you grab onto it. That's fine, you know. Whatever works. Oh, that is sheer cliff. Okay. Yeah, I think I actually... Ooh. This is weird. Why did I take this path? I should have just gone up on that side. I got too distracted. I could probably make it. But let's go to the left. Let's go to the left side. That'll be better. Because at least we could hit that camp that has long been deserted. Maybe find out what happened to some of these people we've been hearing oh so much about. That's alright. But deceptively difficult climb here because, again, some of this rock does not work the way you think it would. Okay. That works, Ava. Why not? So I'm going to just take some baby steps up. Very gently. And what do we have? Keep going left, I think. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. Everything will be hunky-dory. I know we're in kind of a weird spot, but we mustn't let that deter us. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That was probably not a stretch I should have made. But it's alright. We'll be fine. Probably... Oh, you know, we should maybe just go for that climb bot here now. We're in a pretty good position to do so. I'm curious. I think I did check it out before, but I'd have been slightly disappointed. Oh my god, please don't. Alright, there we are. This is clearly what they wanted us to do. Gentle. Gentle. Yeah. I could probably drop down, but I don't have any ultimate infusion on hand, so I would probably take some damage. It would hurt my soul quite a bit. That's right. Who doesn't need a little bit of critical soul damage every now and then, right? I'll do this. This will have to be quick transfer. Right there. Oh shit. Not what I planned. Okay, that worked apparently, which is good. Ooh, okay. Still a little too high for comfort, I think. Climbot, if you could do me a solid here and not obscure the vision. We're good. I know. I know my limits. Oh my god. How am I supposed to make my way up? I wonder. Probably over there. Oof, man. Ava, you really can't live without some goods, huh? Jesus, okay. I do see a little jut divot right there. There we go. Okay, much better. Sometimes going down is harder than going up. Oh my god, especially with stretches like that. Oh my god, what happened to my leg there? Not quite what I had in mind. We'll see if this is worth it. We'll see. Thank you. Alright, beat up Climbot. You got chalk. You also have a taxium. Interesting. And some tape. So, I think I should probably... I could easily hydrate. I just don't know if there's any sources of water up here. I should also maybe take a look at my thingies, because we are... Oh yeah, we're losing it. So, I am actually just going to go and tape these up real quick. That way we can pick it up and... a nice little close-up of the dialogue box, the text. Apparently the game just loves that. Just keep on doing this. Yeah, wow. So I'm still recording from the last episode, and it is slightly worrying because I feel like my computer is struggling to stay cool, but to also be quiet, you know? And it's more than capable. It's getting plenty of good airflow, but the fact that it's already pretty stifling in my office doesn't help matters much. And I I usually like to stop in between recordings, or at least episodes, to make sure everything went through. But I'm just going to take it on faith that we are fine, and that nobody needs me on my phone. If I can't go, more than 2 hours without somebody needing to be in contact with me, I don't know if that's necessarily a failing on my part, but it would be cool to just not be needed, Then I can disappear into that good night once and for all one day, and then nobody has to think about it. All right, well, that was unnecessarily dark. Can I at least... Oh, there's raisins in here too. So everything is gonna just start doing this. I would like to set these off, but what? What can we do? Do something like this. Thank you. I can eat some raisins because I'm slightly hungry. Make some trash. Here we are. And amongst other things, I guess it doesn't matter how thirsty I am, but I could... I don't know what the ataxium does. It's probably not super important. Ugh. Yeah, I guess I'll just go and leave that there. But that might have been it for over here. I guess we just climb up that same way? Yeah, that's probably the safest thing to do. I won't dwell on it too much, although, just for one moment, I will take another drink, another swig of the old booze. Again, you are able to reuse that container over and over. You just have to weigh the pros and cons of having such a huge, bulky drink item there. And personally, I don't think it's worth it. Especially because we're going to be finding something a lot bigger and a lot better. So, take that how you will, I suppose. If I do this, can I reach this? Kind of. Yeah. A little bit easier on the up visit. Oh boy. As I start like shaking from the nerves. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the right here. I know, Climbot. I'm going. Just making sure we have good footing. Oh jeez. It's actually not what I had in mind, but thank you. So if I do this, oh yeah, you're sitting.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's all right. Man, that's the first time she's dropped the F-bomb. I was wondering about that. That was the first thing she said when I fell on my first playthrough, so I was like, got a potty mouth on her hands. Check it out. Another bear-proof box with some nuts, climbing tape, Kuritiku. Well, let me take a look at this. So we're good on chalk, which is worrisome. But right over here, I think we picked this up before. Yeah, grip is good. I'll come back to this. But here we have a damaged recipe to mix maple syrup with sugar water. Interesting. Thank you. Was there nothing else of interest here? Strange. Well, there are 2 sleeping bags, which is mildly concerning. I don't think there's anything up there. Okay. Oh, do you want me to jump to that? I swear to God, if I die from this, I'm going to be so upset. Jesus. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. I guess I should place more faith in her abilities to be, Spider Woman. But let's take a break. Let's actually sit down for a minute after a quick word from our sponsors.
What we wouldn't do for the people we love.
I'm leaving this little note here for my future self, wishing you, don't work too long at Sport Bazaar. Instead, find a cool job that really excites you. Don't forget to enjoy life while keeping your unique sense of humor and your handsome face. Like a dream, right? And never lose Maud. Dude, she's the best thing that ever happened to you. Don't screw it up. And above all, never read this message. If you're reading it, it means we broke our promise and went back up that good old mountain. Time to let go, man. Real life is down there with Maud. Well, at least he is self-aware. That's good, right? Oof. All right. Well, as far as things are concerned, I suppose we should use this as an opportunity to cook. Jesse, we have to cook. I have so many good things to make. It's like kind of annoying, actually. But we'll start by making it an infusion. I don't know if I've ever made a double or triple juniper, but it's delicious. Gives me a boost, and I love the bitterness. As do I. 3 minutes of grit just with this on its own is pretty good. but we might need to take a drink of that soon if we can't find anything in the future. Also make sure to mix that together. Not gonna waste too much of the booze. I'm probably just gonna go and toss it. It's still a strong infusion, even more grip, which is nice. And amongst other things, I've been taking quite the beating out there. I'm going to use this. The gentian. And oh, you know what? I still actually need to... I don't even have an ultimate infusion in my thermos, so let me go and take care of that real fast. It's still the strong infusion, right? Yeah. Alright, well... juniper berries, let's do it. I love these things. We got a bonus one, so we might as well. And if you want, you could go all the way back down and fill back up on plenty of herbs. They give you so many here. It's a little ridiculous. As for our bag, it is looking pretty all right. As much as I want to keep drinking, it is dehydrating me. Yeah, let's go and... Yep, can't quite do that. We'll set off these fireworks when we can. I might want to use this as well, possibly. But we are going to be doing something kind of funky here. And it is indeed in this freaking cave. Man. And it doesn't... Oh, there's a nest right there. Doesn't look like there's really any other sources of water. We'd have to go all the way back down. Or any places to set off the fireworks. I will say there is nothing you get from doing that, so it's almost not worth our time to hold it in our inventory, so I am just gonna go ahead and get rid of it, I think. I know, it sucks, and we'll probably find a cool place to do it, but I don't care. I want the space in my inventory. And sure, I'll take another drink of that. I'm gonna need it for what's coming up. Well, we'll go climb up these stairs here instead of, you know, climbing the walls next to the stairs like I was going to do. And you'll notice somebody a little familiar. Ooh, Pinkera, Alpine, you know, sure. I'll take all of this stuff. So can I actually fit that in there? We'll drink that for a little bit of hydration. And as for the Pinkera, that was just this, right? Yeah, we already have one from the beginning of the game. I'll hold on to that. Man, oh man, oh man. This is gonna be rough. Let's do it. Let's just get rid of it. Just bite the bullet, take the shot, and call it there. Set you all down here. Hopefully we have enough space in our inventory for everything in this cave, because if we don't, I don't think we'll necessarily have enough time to sit through our inventory, but we'll try it. God, okay. Let's go step inside and ignore the claw marks everywhere. This is cozy.
Huh. I could see a nice 2-bedroom apartment in here.
As could I, Ava. This is pretty cozy. It's very den-like. Huh. I like what they've done with the place, but... Oh no.
Rest in peace, friend. I'll make sure they know down below.
One of the climbers from that camp under the waterfall. You can see his hat, you can see his clothes. But what he leaves behind is a strong infusion and a survival blanket. Lightweight, compact, and it keeps you really warm. A great way to recover quickly without having to set up the tent. This is probably your best time to use this, is right here and now.
Shit.
Go to sleep. And do not run in its presence. Because after enough time, it will fall asleep, at which point we can very quietly sneak out. If you have grit, that's also a great way of tanking a hit if you decide to run. Climbot, I swear to God, do not do a dumb thing. Oh my God, and it would start thunderstorming. Oh. I was the grisliest of women, and it was the grisliest of sights. Man, it is really coming down out here. It did waste most of our buffs, but that's all right. I'd rather take that than, you know, getting socked in the face. There we go. Sometimes she just does not like to do that. And from here, shall we take a look? So this is a pretty good container because it's 3 servings, but it's only 1 strong infusion, which, as you guys recall, oh man, I don't have any sugar items here because I could have made the maple syrup with the sugar water. That's probably all right. Here, let's actually go and bivouac up. Because this is already a strong infusion, we might as well take advantage of it, right? How long is it going to be raining? It's pretty late. We'll probably be fine, right? So I'll go and take this, and I will transform it into the most incredible ultimate infusion. And maybe I'll mix that with the maple syrup and see what we get out of that. So I'm not entirely sure, but we might as well. Since I don't plan on keeping this for that long, so we'll use that. I wonder what the mashed potatoes would give us too. It is, oh, sweet infusion. I don't remember what I put in it, but it's sweet and energizing. And it's worse than it was before. Cool. Thank you, I guess. Well, surely we can make something nice with the mash, right? Damn, that's really annoying that that's what that made. The burst is nice, but we have herbal mashed potatoes. Let's be honest, it's missing the pat of butter. Well, I did sweeten the deal, didn't I? Yeah, that's like not good at all. I'll just eat that now. Just get that out of my inventory. And as far as other things are concerned, doing all right on stuff here. I'm gonna use this. Not really gonna have too much of an opportunity to climb, but you know what? It's fine that it's raining. Let's head out. I think we're set here. Oof. And I don't know if we should go along the same path again. Let me see. Do I? Yeah, I actually do have to go up. There's a dandelion there, which I don't think I'll need. Okay, well, let's get to climbing over here. And hopefully things will work out decently for us. Ooh, that's going to be a tough climb, I think. Alright, let me try from right here. Yeah, because of the rain. It's actually going to be substantially worse in this area. And we're going to start being introduced to the novel concept of torrential gales. And those are pretty scary too, because if you have a bad grip, it'll literally blow you away. Hence the name, the Wind Palace. But that's right. We'll try to make the most out of it. And if we fall here, I mean, baby steps, you know? It's probably the worst thing. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, you know, I'll actually go this way. This might be a bit better in my opinion. Ooh, okay. Not regressive baby steps, mind you. Can I reach? Thank you. I appreciate it. Good place to leave my feet. You know, if I do this, will this work? Oh my god. Ava, you devilish woman, you. How dare you? That's crazy talk. Oh, and the storm just subsided. That's how fast the weather changes in this game, which is why I don't think it's that important to hold on to the doll, right? Oh my god. Surely there must be an easier way. How am I slipping there? Ava? Okay. I guess this is how we're doing this. Yeah, this is actually one of the jankier ones, it looks like. Yeah, because this is a lot of trouble for her. Alright, it's fine. It's good. It's good. Yep. We're fine. There you go. Through that grit and determination. I actually don't know if there was anything else. No way, don't tell. There's a backpack up here. Oh my god. How in the hell are you supposed to reach that? Oh my goodness. You know, I think I'm actually going to skip that. That seems like particularly scary, actually. Maybe off screen I'll try it. Let me see, how do we even go about doing it? If we kept going up from here, there's like, yeah, nothing over there. I don't think we could do it from here. We'd have to go to the bear cave essentially, up here. There are like no juts. Oh, that's a crazy ass climb. No, because I'd have to go over here. I'd have to go over the cave. Oh my, yeah. Maybe on my own I'll check it out, but let's not waste any more time. I was hoping to make a lot more progress in this specific area. Oh, that's garlic. That's not even a freaking dandelion
Is this
like I
thing still
thought.
safe?
Well, depends on what your definition of safe is, but
They really went all in.
this place is freaking bonkers, and this is probably what I would consider to be the end of the second half, or second third of the game. Once we finish this, it becomes quite a different beast. Oh, joy. Another message.
Well, I hope you're still alive. Take care of yourself, Father. It's important. Rock climbing is cool. But please don't put yourself in danger.
I could break these if I were on the other side, but not from here.
Yeah, might want to remember that for later. And it's nice that Chris is worrying about us. But as it stands, this place is massive. And one of the things you want to consider about this area is the fact that we're actually going to be climbing down, because there's another monument where we can find a pearly Edelweiss. But it's pretty incredible, and one of the things that actually gives me a lot of reserve about this area in particular is this item. There is a bag here, and there is a very large container that you can pick up, but I don't know if we can necessarily fit it into our bag as it is. It carries a lot of drink, but it is quite massive. So going for it might end up being a little foolish, in my opinion. So we'll see how that pans out. But maybe we'll do that before the end of this episode, since a lot of this will be available to us. I just want to try to set up some kind of a quick check around this place before we run out of time. Ooh, okay. What happened here?
Damn. This guy probably owed a lot of goat's milk to someone.
Yeah. Oosh. So this is where it seems as though the troglodytes are laid to rest. Some of them not quite in the ways that you would think. I've seen the spider roaming nearby, and I don't like him around these parts. He has a weird look in his eyes. Yeah, you're telling me. The spider. Well, the one that I saw was quite kind and, you know, good-natured, to say the least. If we head over here, it might not surprise you to know that we're not alone.
What's that noise? Someone digging? This path is blocked anyway.
Don't like the sound of that. That sounds pretty terrible, in my opinion. But we'll keep going around here.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to slip through a window. Reminds me of the time Naomi forgot her keys inside the hut. Hey, are those coffins?
Yeah, this is, I guess, where we learn about that, but we have some... Oh.
Good old Sandro.
Yeah, that's Sandra, all right. And his favorite kite. Huh. So you can see... Oh, wait a minute. Why? So there's like the beehive that's right there. Is this the beekeeper? I don't think so, because I feel like that wasn't a troglodyte, right? Huh. This might have been the original child. Huh. Alright, well, let's take a quick look at some stuff in here. We have some sugar. If I still had that maple, I could have made something happen with that. But let's set up a quick camp and take inventory of our objects and see what we have. Because I think... Ooh, and I've all of a sudden got very thirsty. Well, it's nothing a little bit of this won't be able to fix. We have a lot of chalk to our name. I might just go ahead and drink that now. and just get rid of all of it. Well, let me see. Thank you. Now I can compost that, make a little bit of space, and before we run out of time, might be in a good position to go ahead and make at least some progress towards something. So I do have a lot more space in my inventory occupied than I wanted to. But if you want, there's a window over there that you could access. I don't think that would do anything for us right now necessarily. So we're heading down. And maybe I will just go ham on all of my objects just so that we have a fighting chance at possibly grabbing that item. But I think there's a landing down here that we can just sort of do some last second preparations. So let me see. Yeah. So if I start climbing down over here, I could reach it pretty easily from up here. And then we can start making our way towards one of these areas. There's a backpack right there. That's probably our best bet. Let's just do it. Let's get to it. I think I can climb down here, right? Yeah, we'll do this side. Why not? So just be careful that we're not in a terrible position. And you know, maybe I should have just done that. Oh, here we go. So during a storm, a gust of wind can knock you off your feet. If gust is coming, hold on tight until it passes. Sure. There it is. So it's pretty easy to see, but you would just kind of have to be in the worst possible position if you ended up getting knocked out by that, which would be terrifying. Your controller also does a pretty good job at vibrating when that happens. So we'll just take it carefully. Yeah, we'll go this way. This seems nice and safe. As long as I'm not getting too careless with my holds, we'll be alright. That's bad. Thirsty again. And... oh yeah, this is easy. Easy money. Nuh-uh. Nope. Ava, you're okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's still a long way to go before we hit that. Oh boy. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's okay. See, the wrong leg. It just gets chosen.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, I know. We're fine. Everything is A-okay. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Whew. Now we take stock into where we're going. It's kind of hard to do when it's so difficult to see. You know, this might actually sound a little silly. I'm gonna go ahead and compost my chalk. It does contribute pretty quickly to the time. As you can see, it's basically just gonna go straight into it and then come out perfectly on the other side. Get rid of this. We'll take an infusion drink, but I'll go and use that as well. We have our little vice, and I don't need that, so we'll get rid of it. I actually don't really need this either, but I should probably still hold on to it just in case. And trust, I still don't think that's enough space, so get rid of that. Hopefully that's enough. If I can grab it, good. If not, well, shit. Do that. Do this. Now let's start the climb. This is going to be pretty scary, actually. So if the commentary suffers, then I apologize, but what else is new? It usually is what people end up watching anyways. It's people who say, fuck you to the commentary. All I want to see is pro gamers play, brother. So this is where your overhang training is going to come in handy. There we go. Just slide down. I do want to keep on going to the left a bit, though. Probably be better if we did this direction. Yeah, this actually seems a little safer, in my opinion. I know safe is a relative term here. If I do that. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes, please. Please. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. So can I grab this now? Nope, not quite. There we are. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Alright. Terrible time to scratch my face. But if we reach this, can I actually do this. Thank God. Look at that. Clear water in a jug. I don't even want to check it out right now. I'm just amazed we were able to make it fit. So that is something that you could keep in your inventory, but once you see how much space it takes up, you might not be feeling that way anytime soon. Look over here. Okay, so, oh, hello. The inside of the world. It's good to see you. So where I want to go is over here to the left a bit, but I think it looks like we can sort of finagle our way off down here if we just keep going in that direction. So that's good. That actually works out pretty nicely, so long as we get lucky. We keep our grip going, and we stay nice and hopped up on all the pills we administer to ourselves. Shit. Another free solo section, which is always great when it's virtually at a 180 degree incline, which is a flat surface. Okay, good. It adjusted itself. I'll keep going a little bit. Think that's safe. Then I could start going down here. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that should work. Just worried about my lack of holds here. Nice. Hold on to this. That. One more administration of that.
Higher.
No, Ava. We're going lower. Oh my god. Thank goodness. Okay, let's do this. Let's not climb arching our backs like that, please. So actually, I might be able to throw that in the bag too, if I'm lucky. Oh, my crazy arms. Oh. Yep, that kind of came out of nowhere. Oh, it's thistle. So, actually, you want to wait until that's over. Yeah. I don't even really want thistle anyway. Thistle's for scrubs. But it is nice that it's there. So, I believe if we fall, we might actually still be in a good position, because there's ground below us. But, yeah, maybe not. Not there. Yeah, it's way down there. Well, the Edelweiss will save us, surely. Oh, yeah. Okay. So actually, I'm just going to take this safe. We have plenty of chalk and more on the way. But, yeah, this is not very, not very cozy of us now, is it? Here we are. Okay. Oh, man, that's a big one. God damn. I don't normally last that long. Just make sure you have a good grip. You should be fine. Speaking of, our grit is actually just now running out, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, oh, sweet, sweet solid ground. Thank God. We got pain pills, we got nuts, energy gummies. Look, oh, you know, this actually isn't that bad at all. So this will hold 6 lovely little servings of drink, whatever you put in there. The only issue is that we're actually, without spoiling too much, we might get to it by the end of the next episode, but we will be able to get a side jug worth 6 as well. So this is purely if you want to skip out on going somewhere pretty far out of our way. I don't know if it's necessary for us to do this, especially if we don't necessarily have objects to make it go well for us. But sure, I'll eat that and get some stuff going. The double tap didn't work, so I just drank my infusion. There's my fuck up for this episode. Lovely. We made it. We also have more pills. I don't think I need to eat this. It is full of omega-3 and vitamins. Nuts are the health makers. I also make my chalk grow pretty fast. Yeah, we'll take that as well. So if you want to keep going over here, it did look like there was at least something. That's gentian or gentian. And if you want to keep climbing down, by all means, you're more than welcome to. But in my opinion, the real prize is going inside and checking things out from here. So we're just going to make the most out of our drink, which is okay. I did want to use most of my infusion here anyway, but there's our chalk. I'm going to take the tape. Should we hold on to it? It just seems like kind of a waste either way. You know, this is... Maybe I will just hold on to this for now. But let's go and get rid of this. We got our pills back. See what else we can find. Nope, not quite. Sometimes it just doesn't like to stay. Thank you. We'll take that. And welcome to the interior of the Wind Palace. God, this place is so cool. And things keep loading for some reason. But check it out. I consider myself lucky, and I hope the young ones will outdo their elders and reach the summit. The Palace of Winds will be my final resting place. My body and spirit will be forever united with the mountain.
It's beautiful, but it's also kind of sad.
I'm happy to end my life here, closest to you. Nothing can separate climbing partners. I leave without regret. I've done everything I wanted to do. That's all I wish for the next troglodytes.
What kind of message would I even leave?
I wish future generations a healthy life lived vertically. Stop thinking life is better down below and enjoy the moment. So here's like the crest of the monument, which is quite terrifying. But we can actually make our way down and through here, which is actually quite interesting. Should we go? This is, I think, how we would exit this place and go to the other side of that crawl space. Let me just take a look at the old bivouac. The nice little breeze coming through. And is there anything we should possibly consider here? Because we'll be able to find some water at the bottom, I believe. But there's nothing to mix it with. There's nothing I could cook this water for, right? Can't even throw some yellow yak in there. Yeah, we're fine. I just wanted to check while we still have the time. So let's start making our way down. This should be a pretty easy climb, I would think. But we'll see. Knowing my luck, I'll find some way to mess it up. Surely. And I was able to pick up that chalk, right? From the cooling pot. Because if not, that would not be good. There's also the other exit, which I will consider taking once we get back up, because I think there's another cooling pot there. So I do want to use that as an opportunity to possibly get good with that as in my inventory. But again, more chalk drawings, which is pretty cool. I actually don't feel great about climbing down there from this spot. Do this. Oh yeah, we're fine. I don't think the gusts can affect us in here, by the way. So if that's something that might bother you, then by all means feel free to redirect your flow elsewhere. Now I think I'm all right here. Okay, just solid ground. Thank you, Ava. Oh, actually, there's another cooling pot there. We can take that on our way back up. So do you think I want to take that? Oh man. How about this? Let me see. Yeah, I can climb down from here. Surely. Oh no, not again. Not this. Man, the music in here is also really loud, I've noticed. So I'm sorry if there's some janky audio editing, but it's not intentional. Come on, come on. Man, I cannot believe we have been at this already for this long. That's crazy. Hopefully we'll be able to make it. But if not, then to those who came before us, be gone. Here we are. I made it all the way down. Not bad. So I guess I will take a little sip here. Fill that up. Nothing over there, except in this place, we troglodytes take stock of our lives before our final journey to the stars. Cool. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to feel about that, but dried fish. Ew, man. But look where we are. We made it. Somehow, somewhere. A nice little spot to take a short break. I think I'm all right there, brother. I think I'm good. But Yeah, I actually, you know, there might not be anything here now that I think about it. Maybe you were intended to enter from down here? Because hold on, well, I'll wait for the storm to pass. So if we go up here, there's nothing on the hands, and I'm afraid to step on top of this thing one more time. But it's very cool that there's like a tree for the head, right? So I think next to the bivouac is where the Pearly Edelweiss is. There's the other entrance you could have taken. We could climb up from here. Doesn't seem like there's really any advantage to that. I think it would be easier to do it from the inside. Was that? Oh my god. Could you imagine if there was something else down here? That'd be terrifying. Yeah, I'm not touching that. I think the main thing to gain from going through this treachery is the gallon of drink. Because that is pretty helpful. I mean, you gotta admit. But sort of a shame. I'm not gonna brave going along the other side there. So hopefully, this was knocked over. It's never good. Let me take a look at my chalk. We are looking pretty all right. We're doing good on everything else. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, maybe that's supposed to be your first taste of the messages that the troglodytes leave behind to those who follow. But what do I know? I'm just a scrub. And I just obviously could have probably, you know, planned this out a little better. But one of the things that I don't like about people, well, not about other people, I should say, but when I play games or watch movies or shows too much to the point where I can memorize every aspect of it because I was such a big fan, it's one of those things that I feel like diminishes the entertainment quality for me, is when I just know every single thing about it. Grog, hey, my old friend, rears his ugly face. I don't think I can even carry it. I'm trying to make sure I don't press the wrong button, as I always tend to do. Yeah, I could take the rice, might as well. And we can climb back up this way. So, yeah, the grog wouldn't do anything. It was just, I wouldn't be able to mix it with anything. That's alright. Yeah, even if you were playing on Alpine difficulty, it would be hard to reconcile carrying this thing around with you. But I think we'll have some more better things to hold on to in the event that, you know, I get rid of this item. Yeah. Okay, that was slightly delayed. No worries, Ava. I got you. I got you. Ugh. I'll just climb up over here. And sure. So we can then sort of turn on over to here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this angling. It's wonky, brother. You got it. You got it. There you go. You just needed one last little bit of chalk to help you up here. Okay. Let's stand up now. Let's use our land legs. Or not. Oh my god. Did I drink that grog? Okay, sure game, whatever you say. Alright. So now that we're up here, most of our grit has run out. I'm not too worried about that. I want to run off over in this direction. We get mushrooms. Mushrooms. That was it. I thought there might have been something else in the event you came in this direction, but no. We're all set. Juniper. If possible, I would love to take me some juniper. Oh yeah. You know, if I can make one last ultimate infusion in this thing, that would be kind of baller, actually. Take that for the road too. You know, would it be easier if I just did this? Thank you. Just force it down the old gullet there. Yeah, juniper starting with the infusion, and there was like thistle outside. I don't know if I can mix with mushrooms necessarily, but that's alright. Still plenty of opportunity for goods there. Okay, so before we do anything else, this is not actually... Oh, this is the room that we have to... Or maybe not. I don't know how we're supposed to get out of here, actually. But it is somewhere around here. Maybe we'll find that, and then that's where we'll end the episode. Well, we made it. We made it, you guys. More still cave water, and better yet, more messages.
What will I regret at the end of my journey?
Watching the sunrise over the mountains across as you leave the village in the morning. That's what I'll miss.
Perhaps I won't have anything to etch in that tree.
I wanted to reach your summit so badly, Cammy, but life in the village had its charms. I wish I could have it all.
It's sad, but it's also beautiful in a way.
I'm going to miss the climbing attempts. I'm convinced that would have been the one. What I'm going to miss is the sound of the mountain cracking and your laughter. Death seems all too silent. I wish I could have enjoyed it a little more. It's never enough, is it? Wow. I don't think, yeah, that's all we can do here. Well, I am slightly perplexed. There's some underground oak here, but I'm not necessarily that hungry. But I can still go and take a nice little bite out of that. So yeah, get our health back. Let me take a quick look around here. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Or up, oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, when the end comes, there is wisdom to impart and secrets to keep. Our third Pearly Edelweiss. Man, oh man, oh man, I am feeling pretty good about life at the moment. But it doesn't seem like there's anything else in here for us. So that's probably for the best. Nothing that we can do to climb up here. So it's in this main room is what will take us back to the beginning, essentially. But ladies and gentlemen, just looking at the time, I think that will just about do it for us here in Cairn. Next time on the game, should we maybe consider making just a little bit of infusion to save some space? Because I might want this juniper for later. But we're going to be climbing up through this room. You can already see where the gusts are leading us towards. It's kind of cool, actually. And I'm a little nervous because we're going to be crossing quite a few waterfalls. And because of that, we're going to find ourselves at odds with slipping pretty easily. And so I don't think this is necessarily going to go too far, but I do like a lot of helpings of drink here. And we'll have some chalk ready to go. And we also have, just in case, our little troglodyte doll. 3 Pearly Edelweisses. This is crazy. This inventory is bonkers, brother. Make sure I don't, tap on anything wrong. But next time we will explore the rest of this place, and there's some very interesting developments that happen. I don't know if we'll be able to get on top of the Wind Palace. Whew, God help me when that happens, but I'm very excited for what's coming up next, and it's a little harrowing, actually. Surprise, surprise. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series, and I hope to see you here in the next one. Now that things have finally calmed down and I can hear myself speak. Our fingers are also looking pretty damn good right now. Take care, and I'll see you here next time.